good morning guys, this is Chen and welcome to my channel. Now today I'm going to give you short tips about property investment. Now if you're buying a property for investment, there are only two outcomes that you're looking at. The first outcome is you're buying it for rental purpose. That means you want to collect rental and using your rental income to cover your installment, all right, so that in the long run you probably own the property for free. Okay, and the second outcome is that you are buying it and selling it off later. That is called flipping. Okay, so it's either renting or flipping. So if you decide, say if you want to buy it for rental, then you need to look at whether there are what is the rental demand in the area, and what would be your rental return as compared to your monthly installment. Okay, say for example you're buying a 500,000 property. Okay, now assuming that if you can rent out at 2,000 ringgit, what will be the rental return like? Okay, the 2,000 ringgit, if you times 12, you'll be getting 48,000 a year. And if you use that amount divided by 500,000, which is your property price, you'll be getting a 4.8%. Now, if you are comparing it to your fixed deposit rate, then you ask yourself, is this a good return? Because if you put your money in the bank, are you getting 4.8% per annum? Now then, second thing you need to consider is, can you cover your installment? That depends on the amount of money that you're borrowing. Now usually people will go for 90% loan. Okay, so then you need to calculate whether, you know, after your installment, after your maintenance, are you able to still have positive cash flow? And then also there are areas whereby there are short-term rentals, or are you doing long-term rentals and things like that. Okay, now this will give you a different form of investment return. Now places whereby they allow Airbnbs or tourist area, then your return your return will be different. Okay, so you need to do your homework, a little bit of homework on the rental return. Now what if you're buying it for flipping? Meaning to say you are buying it and selling it off later. Now then you need to look at what is the appreciation potential in that area. Now normally you would do that only when you're buying new development that is launched by the developer. Say now you're buying it at 500,000 from the developer's unit, and hoping that 3 years down the road, when the thing is completed, you're selling it off at maybe 600,000, and then your appreciation would be 100,000. Okay, now but do bear in mind that there is RPGT. What is that? That is actually real property gain tax. Meaning to say, if you are selling off your property within 5 years from your first SPA date, you will be taxed according to your profit. Okay, so you need to understand a little bit about RPGT. Okay, now so if you are able to say sell it off at 100,000, okay, and then you need to look at what is the tax. Then you have to pay out the commission. There are some other fees that you probably have to pay. Then you probably have to list it down, and then what will be your net return? Okay, so if you ask me, is this better to put your money into the bank? Now then you got to ask yourself this question: if you're putting a 1,000 ringgit in the bank today, what are you getting at the end of the year? Say fixed deposit, right? It is 3%. So if you put a 1,000 ringgit, at the end of the year, you are getting back 30 ringgit. 5 years down the road, you times 5. Okay, so this is if you are putting your money in the bank. If you are putting the same amount of money, 1,000 ringgit, and if you can already own a big asset worth 500,000, and in 3 to 4 years time, say you're not getting a profit of 100,000, you are just getting a profit of 50,000. Is that even better than you put your money in the bank? Okay, so these are some of the things for you to consider if you are buying a property as a form of investment. So if you like what I share, do follow, subscribe, like and share, and I shall give you more tips. See you. Bye.